Hi everybody, it's me, Gwendolyn Cokin, and I'm in the greenhouse. Yes, I started a bunch of seeds and I just don't think they're gonna make it. It got too cold out in the greenhouse, and then of course there's holes where the little birdies come in. So I started over and I'm gonna show you. I do have a little bit of success, but I'm wondering about those little flies that down there, if they eat up my little plants or something. But anyway, I planted watermelon in these pots. I replanted all the eggplant and my tomatillos and a lot of spinach in there. I don't know. I don't think I was very successful with my winter sowing, but hey, I tried. The beets came up and the skull cap came up. That's wonderful. Over here I did more eggplant. I have not watered them yet, but it's like I did buy some red peppers, but that's my arugula that came up. Here I had saved some carrot seeds, and I'm gonna water those and see what happens. And then over here I just did a whole tray of spinach because I love spinach. But you know, a little successful here. Have looks like I have some cabbages, and this is actually cauliflower. And let's see, I got about 50% rate of my tomatoes, so I started those over too. And this though, this I'm happy with. This was my latest seed starting, and these are kind of normal. This is what I expect. Got basil in here, and I have castor plants in here, which is pretty exciting. But anyway, this is a bowl of flower seeds, and we have these things down here too that are working. And on the other side of my garden, we're getting ready to till the main part so that we can get ready, you know, for when it's time to plant. But over on the edge is my flower bed, and I'm going to sprinkle these onto the edge and then rake them in and put some water on them, because that is my flower edge. Our onions look good. Back in here, Mark planted the lettuce and the broccoli. That all looks really nice. So, you know, he is a major gardener. I just think he was born with every finger being green. I'm not sure. But anyway, whatever he plants tends to never have a problem. So there's some more. It's just a little left over. But these wonderful beds, you know, they're going to be beaten down, and everything needs to be moved that I find that I really want. So what is exciting here is I threw a bunch of Angelica seeds down. That's Angelica. And those need to be dug up. And they get huge. And like, there's a calendula. See that little beauty right there? I need to dig those up too. And then I also have poppies, California poppies. Those little beauties need to be dug up too, because all this will get tilled in again and we'll start over. But let's go on over here. Today's Earth Day, and fortunately I don't have to work today, so it's going to be a planting garden type of day. I've already done a lot of transplants, some of the foxgloves and my chamomile, and oh goodness sakes, my poppies survived from last year. And then I moved the fennel and more the chamomile with some little borage plants in there. But this is the edge garden that I am going to be putting my seeds. And then I'm raking them in and put some water on them. So let's get started, because there are lots of other plants that we need to plant. I'm still working on my plant haul, and that's all fun. Okay, so now we're gonna go get those little beautiful, whoopsie, whoa, Angelicas. And I'm going to plant them. I think I'm going to get some more seeds that I saved from the inside of the greenhouse too. Got just a little bit more to get, and then we're going to start planting. So much fun! Sorry, losing my drawers. Okay, everybody, let's plant something. I'm going to start with the Calendula. At least right here. The little baby transplants. Yes. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to take you down here to the other end because that's where I'm going to plant some of the Angelica. And here we go. That basket. Yes, going to get that one in. Sage, poppies. Oh yeah, more calendula and poppies. And here we have the Angelica. So this one is pretty tall. We'll put her back here. Oh, and I can smell it. Oh, and look, I got a little count. Okay. Focus. Okay, everybody. Well, I finished that project, got things watered, and it looks good. Got some borage moved and my leeks moved because all of that is going to get tilled up. So I'm going to show you. Baby borage. That's the chamomile. Calendula, Angelica, poppies. I got watered in. That's some kind of salvia. I planted that last year, so thank goodness it survived. Just like the poppies, I harvested those seeds. The larger poppies. I have a poppy plant down the Red Rock Garden, and I salvaged those seeds, and then I planted them, and here they are. This is another plant that has come back. Whatever this crazy thing is in there, I don't know. But then we have the Angelica. Angelica has great big heads, and it has beautiful big leaves. And I bought like 4 from a nursery, and then I saved the seeds. I made them cold, you know, to make them, you know, work. And then I had this big jar full of the seeds, and I threw them out on my garden, and that's what came up. So there she is, everybody. The garden. She's fruitful. She gives a lot. I think that's why I call it a she. Of course, we're kind of the males by tending and planting, but anyway. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for liking, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for loving the garden as much as I do. Bye.